Lately, my girlfriend has felt like she's been playing too much cute stuff and needed a change of pace. She's in the mood to knock some heads together and do some damage, so we needed a game that could deliver on destruction. What better way to deliver than fighting demons from hell on Mars?
I'm on Mars.
Admittedly, this is less of a made my girlfriend play and more of a made my girlfriend violent. Either way, it's what she asked for, and I'm not gonna come between her and the glory. It's about time I made my girlfriend play Doom. When it comes to choosing a demon-slaying space marine, I don't know that she'd be my first pick, but she's the best we've got. Doom has been highly requested, and I think it's a little disconcerting how many people want to send my girlfriend to hell. Clearly a lot of you want to see what she comes out looking like on the other side.
Seeking vengeance against the Dark Lords who had wronged him.
I have a chill.
The crown of the Night Sentinels, and those that tasted the bite of his sword
I hate the Night Sentinels.
named him the Doom Slayer.
Oh, yo, that's me! This is my lore! Ha! I'm getting chills for myself.
What we have here is a metamorphosis of sorts, from a sweet and merciful girlfriend to an extremely aggressive one.
We're about to see some girlfriend revenge.
The thing about Doom is that once things get started, they only get faster. Things don't stop until you're the only one left. As she described it, most games make you hold down a sprint button, but in Doom, there is only sprinting. There's no need for a button. The fast-paced and high-octane combat is enough to get anyone's heart racing. When you're in the Praetor suit, everything feels faster.
I feel like I have rocket boots.
When it comes to health, she exists in solely extremes, which is to say she's either at full health or one hit away from dead at any given time. Things happen fast in Doom, and once they get started, they don't stop. She'll go from complete control of a situation to no clue what's happening in the blink of an eye. This is in large part thanks to glory kills. If she can't find one in time, she more than likely is getting toasted. It's kill or be killed, literally.
I apologize for anyone who has to watch my screen, which is everyone.
For the uninitiated, Doom has an execution mechanic called glory kills. After staggering an enemy, they glow and are vulnerable to a glory kill. It's a cinematic melee attack that finishes off an enemy while also giving you health or ammo. She got a taste for glory early on and recognized its similarities to Zandatsu from Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Oh, I heal from it! Oh my god, this is like Zandatsu! Yo!
Unsurprisingly, it became her favorite method of taking out enemies.
Dead on. Bullseye!
Initially, she played more of a long-range game and preferred to hang back and keep her distance. With that said, the window to land a glory kill is limited, and if you aren't close, you won't get them.
That was so cool.
As a result, she got comfortable getting up close and personal with the demons, and developed a much more aggressive style of play. I'd look over and find her running towards the demons with gun in hand just to close distance for a glory kill.
I just broke off his horn. That was so cool. But I just had the coolest like hell experience ever. So there's this like most hell looking demon, and he was giant, right? He was like a bull, and he was red, and he had these two curved horns. And so I like rocketed him, and then he turned like blue, which is when you can do your Zandatsu. And so I did that, and my guy literally like, I ripped off the guy's horn, and then like cut his head off or something with his own horn. I'm like, that is the most like hell thing I've ever done.
Getting run up on and grabbed wasn't limited to just the aliens. As soon as she sets down the controller after a Doom session, anyone is fair game. Unfortunately, it's me or the cat, and he's a lot quicker than I am. Speaking from experience, I can somewhat relate to those demons, as I've been on the receiving end of a glory kill several times in the past month. Whether it's while brushing our teeth, cooking dinner, or in the middle of the grocery store. We might get some weird looks from other shoppers, but clearly none of them have ever weathered the storm that is an adrenaline-filled girlfriend.
Yeah. Heal me, bitch.
Rushing to kill everything as fast as possible was usually her strategy. Lost in the killing frenzy, she had zero patience for anything that came between her and her next target. Amusingly, it was always fun watching her pump the brakes when she'd drop dead. Everything grinded to a halt and she was left staring at a loading screen, trying to figure out where it all went wrong.
No, I backed into lava right as I killed him. Oh, that's brutal.
Like a dormant volcano, she'd had her eruption, and now we're all left waiting to see when she'll pop her top again. Dying might be frustrating, but she somehow is louder when she's doing really good than when she's doing really bad.
Another one? Oh, this guy. No. Oh, shit. Okay. Ah, get out of there. I am running out of all my ammo.
She seems harmless enough, sitting patiently on the death screen waiting for something to happen, but it's just a matter of time. Once she's back in the fray, there's no telling what's going to come out of her mouth. Just wait till she realizes the game's actually waiting on her.
Ooh, quad damage power up. How do I get that? Oh, I have to press A.
Of all the power boosts, it'll come as no surprise that Berserk was her favorite.
Ooh. I don't know what but I want some kind of killing frenzy. My fists, they are made of steel.
I could always tell when she'd get one of these because I could hear her with my headphones on still. There's just something so satisfying about demolishing demons with nothing but your bare hands. I can't blame her. It's fun going on a rampage and bowling all the enemies that are giving her a hard time. She actually discovered her first Berserk Sphere by complete accident, but after getting a taste, she was always on the hunt for another bite.
That was the easiest nest I've ever done.
Swinging hands, while arguably the most fun way to take out demons, is far from the only way. There are tons of different weapons to play with, and she made liberal use of them. I was actually surprised, because in most games she picks a weapon and sticks to it for the entire game. But I think the weapons are so fun here that she wasn't afraid to experiment. Variety is the spice of life. And sometimes it's just fun to see all the different ways there are to kill aliens. They tend to be sitting out ripe for the taking, and she's all about that loot goblin life.
What just happened? I just went down in a blaze of glory. I couldn't even tell you what happened. All I know is that I was chainsawing guys and then I was on fire.
Surprisingly, Doom is a pretty entertaining game to backseat. When you're in the driver's seat, I think it's hard to really appreciate just how much chaos you're creating on screen. You'd think that watching wouldn't be as fun as playing, but I'll confess I had so much more fun watching her play this than some of the other games she's played. Too many times I'd forget what I was doing at my desk and get hooked by what was happening next door. It's just too entertaining to watch her go out on a killing spree, stumble upon a new toy, and immediately start wreaking havoc with it.
Ooh, BFG. Is that like a big friendly gun? That is so fun.
With a game this over the top, you know the weapons are going to go hard as well. There's some serious firepower she's packing, and there's nothing quite as dangerous as a girlfriend armed to the teeth. Being at the top of the food chain has its perks, and I can tell she felt exhilarated throwing her weight around. When you're riding the high of glory, it's easy to forget you're not unkillable. Some of the weapons can cause some serious damage when used correctly, but she's not necessarily immune to them either.
Did I just blow myself up?
Of the plethora of different ways to kill demons, her weapon of choice was the shotgun. It packs a punch up close and has good spread, which is the perfect complement to someone addicted to glory kills. She was already fighting in close quarters anyways, so it was a good fit.
Yeah.
Regardless of whatever she was running, you can bet she always had a shotgun at her hip. Every time she found an upgraded shotgun in a level, you could hear the excitement in her voice.
Yeah, give me your gun. This is that shotgun. Yes.
Once again, this is a game where she opted to play with controller instead of the keyboard and mouse. According to Olive Theory, our constant bickering about which controls are better can only be a good thing for this relationship. Being in a relationship is all about compromise after all, and while she gets the olives and I don't, her default choice for games is always a controller, and mine is the keyboard and mouse.
Oh, say he's just not the same. And you'll begin to wonder why you came. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the bitter ass.
But if she insists on using a controller, then she shouldn't be allowed to complain about it. I feel like all I've heard for 2 weeks is how difficult it is to push the right stick down to select stuff.
Right stick. Why do I have to keep doing stuff with the right stick?
Apparently when using the controller in Doom, the right stick is used to interact with things. And boy, can I tell you how she feels about that. Incidentally, it's also the melee attack, so there were plenty of accidental jabs thrown at doors and objects she was trying to interact with. Ironically, it's also the button to land glory kills, so her right thumb had its work cut out for it.
I just love he punches everything.
There's quite a bit of jumping around and climbing in some sections. While she died to plenty of demons, it was not nearly as often as she did to the fall damage.
Uh-oh.
It's easy to miss a step or jump when all you're focused on is getting the kill, but it's sort of lackluster way to go down when your title is the Doom Slayer. Platforming has always been a sore spot for her, and God help her when she's asked to do it in first person.
Yeah.
After obtaining the jump boots, things got a lot easier. But clearly the developers realized that too, because she realized she was doing a lot more climbing.
Am I seriously supposed to be able to jump across that? Oh god. I mean, we'll try. Whew.
After an onslaught of enemies, she'd earn herself a checkpoint. Depending on the difficulty of the level, finding a checkpoint can be nothing special or a total lifesaver. There are some levels where she's just desperately fighting her way through enemies, hoping and praying that the checkpoint is just around the corner. She won't put her guard down for even a second until she sees a little pop-up in the corner.
Oh my god. I finally have a new fucking checkpoint.
She's got a system for how she likes to take out the waves of enemies. Usually they send out a bunch of the smaller grunts first and save the bigger, tankier enemies for later waves. She picked up on this and started leaving some of the small fry alive in order to glory kill them in the later waves to get her health back.
Get it. Yeah!
If there was any doubt whether Doom would make her more violent, then this ought to make things clear. These poor infantry are giving their lives to take her down, and she's setting them aside as a snack for later. Nothing quite like watching your girlfriend play with her food.
Yeah, come at me. Come down here and fight before my berserk runs out.
During all the carnage, she kept gaining momentum. No demon they threw in front of her could slow her down. She ripped through the levels and tore the enemies to ribbons. She's been to hell and back again.
There's so many, like, skulls and shit. Look at what I have to land in. Ah! Oh, this is about to be a boss fight. It's like a crab brain thing. And it's pissed. Did I just miss? Can't be safe here. What the hell? Oh. Get it! Yeah! Oh. I just shoved my BFG in its mouth and just blew it up from the inside out. What's happening to me?
You've won. It's over. You stopped the invasion and closed the portal.
Hell yeah, I did.
But it's come at a price. I can't kill you, but I won't have you standing in our way. Until we see each other again.
What? I think I beat the game.
Now she can rest until the world needs her again. Or at the very least until she's ready for more rip and tear.